Good morning. It's Monday, the 27th, and the start of week 18. So, how have your weekend been? Hope it's been good. I've been painting my nails just because I finished all the baking, so I wanted to paint my nails, I guess. And I fiddled around a bit with trying to create some settings for some of these wooden things I have. Didn't turn out that well, but at least I've tried it and played around with it. Just relaxed, really. I had a weekend, which was nice, and today I'll be. We have some corrections for the intro video that I made a couple of weeks ago, and then we have to make a podcast picture for the same client, so that's gonna be fun. And I want to make some stock today as well. I think I'm gonna be motoring further around with forest, what's it called? Forest tree leaves. So that's that. Yeah. Okay, avocado update. Look at this beauty. What the fuck? This leaf is the size of my hand. So pretty though. Also, it's Monday, so I can open it. Okay. So the packets have gone out of quarantine, and I'm gonna open them. The first packet is from a bookstore in Denmark, a chain store. It also sells a bunch of stuff for journaling and stuff like that, and I've wanted to try out the lino-cut for my next bullet journal, and I wanted it in army green because green is amazing. And yeah, the only time I've seen it online has been now. Otherwise, it's just been a part of in-store stock. But yeah. Also, I want one of these for that one, and I want another one for my sketchbook, because as you may have registered, it doesn't actually have a pen loop. But it's so pretty anyway, so yeah. And this is my new drawing tablet. It's I'm so excited. The reason why I bought this was because I've been wanting one for a while now, but the money to fork up for a proper drawing tablet has been way out of my budget for a while. And when Jazza made a video on this thing, sponsored, and had a code to get it for 10% less, I checked the Danish shops for it. Only one of them had it, and that was for much more than the import would cost, and that 10% actually shaved off a lot. So I decided to go for it, and after watching a few reviews, and yeah, this should be a fairly good drawing tablet for a beginner in a very cheap price range. And I am very much a beginner, and I don't have a lot of money. Thank you. No problem. Yeah, that's definitely green. And this is the stand labels, and there's my glove. Ugh. Okay, that's a really weird texture. I kind of love it and I kind of hate it. Let's see, I'm right-handed, so maybe I just have a small hand. It smells of nail polish. Acetone? Maybe. I'm gonna wash this. Okay, I am stoked. What the fuck? This is awesome. It's a nice grip. Nice tactile feedback. And a pen holder. Cool. Okay, this is really cool. Did they do the same shit as... Yeah, they did. They've glued all of the packaging together, so I can't get this out. That is not proper trash procedure. I can't throw the packaging out separately. Damn it. Oh well, it's fine. Are you serious? There's already a glove here, and it's the same size. Okay, that's a bit upsetting, but fine, I guess. All right. There. And ah, cool. Okay. Oh my god. This is absolutely amazing. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing right now, but okay, first order of business is collect all the trash and put it into the recycling box. That has to be sorted. Good morning. It's the 28th, and yesterday when unpacking all of this, I had totally forgotten that this is basically just a power cable, and yeah, I I have to put in the HDMI thing on the computer, but I only have one HDMI port, but I think it's gonna be fine because we're just gonna put the screen into the display port instead, and then use the HDMI for the tablet, which is gonna be fine. So just have to find the display cable, and then it's all gonna be good. But for now, I'm just gonna check the mail and then see what's going on. Also, about yesterday when the vlog went live, a friend told me about PostNord's shipping fees, and I think I have finally found out what I'm gonna do. So yeah, there's gonna be 2 options for the shop. One for Danish orders with a no track and trace and a track and trace. That's gonna be as a letter, and that's gonna be as a package. And then for the rest of the world, I can do there. And then for anywhere else in the world, I can do letters for 60. Seriously. Anywhere in the world. I'm gonna go ahead and put that into the shop, and then see how that's working out. The unfortunate thing is that I weighed the packaging for my things, and it weighs over the 100 grams, just the packaging. And I could take out, yeah, that's the packaging, and this thing, what's it called? I can't remember. Is 80 grams in and of itself, but it's so not flimsy, but it's fairly bendable, and I'm a bit worried. And if I put like 3 sticker sheets in it, its weight goes up to 110. But if I put this backing card in, that makes it all a lot less bendable. It goes up to 124 grams all in all, and yeah, so I could stay under the 100 grams for a lot of the orders, but it won't be as protected. There's gonna go a lot more into figuring out the shipping. So instead, I'm just gonna go for a mix of these 2, and then we'll have to put them up to 250. So yeah, that's gonna be how that works. And if anyone is then buying for more, so it goes up to 500, I must admit that I don't mind paying that difference. Also, the recommended doesn't change, only the package, and over 5 kilos. I don't sell anything that's over 5 kilos. So check mail, see if the corrections are approved, start looking more deeply into the podcast picture I have to do for the client, and put in a bunch of shipping options on the website. And what else? Maize bread and upload stock. I have to upload the new stock from yesterday. I don't think you've seen the final product. I also tried out something new because using the sketchbook, quite a lot of bleeding out on the of the black lines, which is fine. It's a very cheap sketchbook. It's bought in Tiger, so it was like 20 kronas, basically nothing. I like cheap sketchbooks, but tried using I have this drawing paper, so just some cheap drawing paper as well. And while apparently the lines do bleed a little bit, it's still a whole lot better for scanning and tracing in Illustrator. So yeah, the end result is a lot easier to clean up and basically don't need that much. And look at that! I think it turned out super cute. I'm actually really into the way the acorns ended up. So yeah, that's gonna be available on at least on Shutterstock. Update on the tablet thing. We put in the display cable, and as it apparently turns out, my setup can only put out 640 to 480 resolution through the display port. So yeah, I really have no idea what's gonna happen if this doesn't work. Exciting times! Rejoice, because everything is working. Everything is working. And it's awesome. I was kind of worried that I had to figure out a way to get extra HDMI ports on the computer, and I'm not sure HDMI switch would be of any help, because they're supposed to be very different screens. But I didn't have to worry about that because it has been fixed, and this is the explanation. So as you can see, it works. It actually works, and it works perfectly. So this is my work area at the moment. It feels very cramped. I have to first I have to do some. I have calibrated it, but I haven't set up all the buttons and everything and found out what else to do. So, you can see me faintly. I have to play around with some settings on this a bit later, because right now I have some other stuff to do, and find out another place for it to be, because this is kind of precarious and I don't like it. I really don't like it. So yeah. I have a tablet and it's working. Yes. Woo. Okay, enough of that. All right. Oh dear. So much ISO. I've been weighing my products and other kind of stuffs, and this is a super cute way of making the packaging for the stickers, and it doesn't use as much paper. But while these backing cards are really cute, they take forever to cut out, because I have to cut the bleed off on every single one of these, instead of just, whoosh, whoosh, done. So I've made these instead, and I actually think they're really cute. So I can just print these and cut them out quickly and be done with it, instead of having to fiddle around with this stuff. So I think it's gonna be a win-win, no matter if it's actually lighter or heavier than this one. So it's ready to print. I've put in the paper. Let's see how that goes. it's working, but not perfectly. We'll have to play around a bit with that, but otherwise, yeah, I think this works. I don't think this is the proper paper for it. One of the reasons I'm doing this is to take down the weight of the package a bit, but it's actually surprisingly heavy paper compared to what it's supposed to be for, so I'm not gonna go ahead and buy more paper now. I just bought a lot of 300 GSM paper, so this one actually feels a bit heavier. I tried printing it out on a super simple, cheap 80 GSM printer paper, and I think it's working, but I guess we'll have to actually weigh everything before I can say for sure. But yeah, that's why everything just sounds or looks like it's gonna be just a flat rate for the 250 grams. Do I have to change the pack shots? God damn it, I think I do. Good morning. It's the 29th and it's 11:18, so I've already been going at it for a little while. So I've figured out shipping for the shop and put up some shipping options and all that kind of funny stuff. I've started getting into editing the vlog for this week, and I tried out playing around a bit on the tablet. I'm not gonna show anything yet because yeah, I'm debating what to do, and I don't know if you can see. I've already made a bunch of what's it called? It's not really scratches. It's not really indents, but you can see where I've been working with the pen on the. It's a film, paper film. It's really, really nice to work with, and I have to start practicing not pressing down so hard. And I think all parts of my drawing and writing life will benefit greatly from that. So I started the editing, and oh dear. So I needed a break, so I started out sketching out an idea for Mother's Day I want to do. And it's Mother's Day in Denmark is on the 10th of May, and I want everything to be ready for then. So yeah, I started out sketching. I want to do this as a linocut. The linocut prints are not gonna be available until my shop is open, and I could open my shop very soon. Everything's culminating. The thing is that I don't think I can get the shop up and running before these would need to be put into the shop and ship out so people can have them on the 10th of May. And thus I want to make it into a printable And if I make it into a printable, can I make liners of it? And would it be weird if I saved the lino for next year? I really don't know. So yeah, I really don't know. But I really like how this is turning out. I want some other flowers. Right now it's just for building up some interest around the very geometric shapes that I am in love with. And the very geometric shapes, very botanical-ish kind of stuff. So I don't really know. I think I want to leave this area blank. And then I'm sure you've seen it, the daddy print. It's just I wanted to do a linocut like this, but with a dad. And I didn't really realize until just a few moments ago that it would be awesome as a set. So we can have a mom, and then we can have a dad in the same style, but mirrored, and have the flowers going down here. Oh, if I could make 4 different ones where these all change place depending on where in the set they can. Okay, I'm getting so many ideas. Seriously, if you're ever stuck, just turn on a camera and start rambling. You don't even really need to do anything with the footage. Just start rambling, because ideas are gonna spread out. I'm gonna make this into a linocut print. Then I'm gonna make a bunch of prints. And then I'm gonna choose one of them to keep for myself and scan that one and make prints of. Yes. There we go. Okay. Is that allowed? Good morning. It's Thursday and I'm behind on my schedule. Yesterday I was supposed to finish the sketch for the Mother's Day card, which meant that I was supposed to sketch it onto to the lino, but my brain just stopped working before I got to do that. I was also supposed to film making it and to at least get a big dent in on my editing for the vlog, but I didn't get to do that either. Luckily today is pretty empty, so I'm gonna get to do that. I'm just gonna put a bunch of charcoal onto the back of the paper and then trace it out. Mostly because I don't really think that I'm gonna be able to completely stick to the sketch anyways, because I'm not that well versed in the techniques, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. So it's gonna be really interesting. What else? I have to start on sketching ideas for the Gemini painting coming up for next month, because I have no idea how to do it in the current format, but I'm gonna find a way. So yeah, that's today. Let's see how that goes. Okay, I'm about an hour into carving, and there are so many mistakes, but I'm getting a good dent into it, and I'm excited for how this is gonna turn out. So also the made the sketch the wrong way around, because when you stamp, and this is definitely not the first time I've done that. I think it's a mistake I do with every single carving I make. But it's fine, it's fine. Also, look at all of this. Whoop. It's in the mat and everything, but it's gonna be alright. I need a break. It's now Sunday at 6 in the evening, and I'm nearly done with editing all of the footage I have of the vlog, but I don't have any more until the 30th. So, while showing off some previews of video to come for Mother's Day, I just want to say that I finished the print. I only got around 4 out of them that I really liked, apart from the artist proof, and yeah, that's gonna be the only edition from 2020 of that print. I want to remake them next year, but maybe with a different color or something like that, or some different paper. But for now, this is just gonna be a tiny little edition, and then I'm gonna be making some print reproductions for downloading. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I also bought a small clip-on microphone for the vlog recordings, so the voice should be a bit better. Also, you shouldn't be able to hear me shifting around my fingers on the phone while recording. So that's gonna be something to look forward to. And is there anything else I want to say? I don't think so. Apart from expect a video Sunday and hopefully a vlog on Monday, and I guess that's it. When this comes out, it's gonna be Monday, so I'll hope you have a wonderful day and that you'll have a great rest of the week, and I shall talk to you soon. Bye.